G'day viewers, welcome to Heavenly Tai Chi and Yoga. My name is Todd and this is your 20-minute yoga flow for basketball. So today we're going to focus on lengthening, we're going to focus on balance, and we're going to focus on agility. We're going to introduce some animal movements which are going to help you jump higher, great for defense, but also that elusive slam dunk that everybody wants to do. Whoever picks up a basketball, they want to slam dunk. So, with all that in mind, let's get to it. So, we're going to start the class with a bit of mobility or body awakening. So let's take the feet out to a little bit wider than hips with distance apart, and we'll start slowly with some nice easy hip circles, rotating in a clockwise direction to start off with. And then we'll change the opposite direction, counterclockwise. Let's step to get feet together a moment. Let's extend the left hand out in front. Let's take the right hand on top and let's draw the left fingers back in a nice stretch on the underside of the left wrist. Then relax that. Then we change over to the opposite side. This time left hand drawing the right hand back. Stretch underneath the right wrist. And then we give that a nice relax. Let's take the shoulders back. Let's take the hands. Let's open the shoulders, lengthen spine, feet together. Open the shoulders, drawing the shoulders back. Let's draw the belly in. Couple of nice long breaths here. And then relax the shoulders. Let's work some nice shoulder circles, drawing the shoulders back. Let's do some neck circles now. Let's keep the feet together here. Some neck circles, start clockwise. And then counterclockwise. Now we're going to step our feet nice and wide again into our horse ride. We call our horse riding stance. So we're in our horse riding stance. I'm going to slowly shift from side to side. What we call sideways swing. Now sideways swinging is a Qigong movement, which roughly translates as working with your life's energy. So working our hip mobility here. Keep the spine nice and long and just shifting from side to side. Nice and easy. Feeling that move from side to side as we're moving, just relaxing, feeling completely relaxed and taking it nice and easy. Now we're going to take our hands up to the sky on the left hand side and then shifting over to the right. Notice the heels are moving here as we're shifting from side to side, extending our hands up to the sky. Feel that lengthening here and really extend those heels as we're shifting up and lengthening away. Nice movement up the sky. Feel the length in the body, which is what we want from our practice. Nice long spine. Extending up to the sky. Inhale up, exhale down, inhale up. Shifting the back heel, so moving from side to side. And slowly coming back to the starting position. Let's take our hands just above our belly button. Imagine we're holding a golden ball of energy. Just take a couple of nice long breaths. Find that space of calm and relaxation. Now let's step the feet together. We're going to go into what we call our Vrksasana or tree pose. For this particular posture, I would like you to unpivot your foot here and we'll draw the foot up so we're touching the calf. Right? So we're pressing in with our left heel into the calf area. This is the easy Vrksasana. Okay, tree pose. Now we can extend our hands up to the sky. We can hold into prayer pose in front of the chest, or we can take the hands behind it to open up the shoulders. Whatever feels comfortable for you. Make sure that right foot is planted on the ground and you're finding that sense of balance and awareness. And then just release the foot. Let's shake both the legs out here and we'll change over to the opposite side. So again, we'll take the weight into our left foot here. We'll pivot on the ball of our right foot and then we're going to draw that right leg. Make sure the left leg is activated, okay? And then we draw that right foot up. We press in to the left calf. And this will help with our hip flexibility here. Our adductors are working here. We're drawing the right knee up. Should be a nice long line from here all the way up through our spine. Let's take our hands in front of our heart, prayer pose. And we're working that right foot into the left calf. That is what is stabilizing our balance, okay? And then release that, take it down to the mat, release the other leg. Now we're going to go into full Vrksasana, okay? So this can be a little bit more challenging, but it's obviously working your balance. It's what we're working on here, working on our balance with Vrksasana tree pose. So the key point is when you draw your foot up, exactly like you did before, you're pressing into your thigh, right? That's what's going to help you with your balance. So if you need to, grab your left ankle here and draw your foot up nice and high. And we're going to press in with our left foot into our right thigh. Find your sense of balance, and it may not be the first time. It's continually a work in progress. Make sure that right leg is activated and you're working that left foot into the right thigh. Feel your right foot gripping the ground, supporting the balancing posture with your toes. And then we slowly release, give the legs a nice little shake. Now one side you may be better at balancing on one side than the other side. It's continually work in progress, okay? So again, make sure your left foot is active. It's working into the mat. The toes are actively gripping into the mat. So let's draw that right leg up and draw that right foot into the thigh, pressing into the left thigh. We're never on the knee here. Standing up nice and long with the spine, hands in front of the chest in prayer pose. Find your balance, find your awareness, hold it there. And then slowly release and relax both the legs. Amazing. That can be super challenging, that pose, but obviously balancing on one leg is tough. Right, but that's going to help you in so many elements of your basketball game, whether it's defending, whether it's attacking, whether it's shifting from side to side as you're dribbling down towards the basket. So now we're going to move into what we call Warrior 2 or Virabhadrasana 2. So from here, I want you to step your right leg out nice and wide, and we'll step your left leg out nice and wide, okay? And then we're going to pivot on the ball of the right foot, and then we open up, shifting out, Warrior 2, both of our heels are in line. If you need about a bit of assistance here, working out what your correct line is here, you can come to the back of the mat and use the line of the mat to support you here, okay? Otherwise, you're drawing your foot in, you want your belly drawn in here, and we draw our hands out nice and long, okay? And we lift our chest up, and then we look over our right hand, our right fingers, keep those hands nice and long. Imagine someone is pulling you this way and pulling you that, and you're pressing into that. That's what we're looking for. We're looking for good length. Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2. And now we're going to shift forward. Let's shift forward and we'll stack that knee over the right ankle. And from here, we want to make sure that our back knife edge of our left foot is not lifting up. So let's open up the stance a little bit more. We get that movement, we'll shift forward. Make sure that knee does not go further than the ankle and we stacked over the ankle. Let's draw our right hand onto the thigh and then we open up and extend our left hand up to the sky. Side angle pose. We're looking up to our left hand. Make sure that belly is drawn in. Make sure this thigh is rotating away. So opening up the hip. And now we're going to take our right hand all the way down to the mat, inside the right knee. Full side angle here. Extending your left hand up to the sky. Looking up to that left hand. And then we'll slowly, actively draw ourselves up and draw our feet together. Let's give the legs a nice little shake here as we prepare to move into Warrior Two on the opposite side, okay? So we start. Some people will jump out. It's really up to you. I like to do things with control and awareness and with mindfulness, okay? So that's why I step out to the left, step out to the right, find my sense of awareness here, open up the left foot. We don't completely lock out the knee here, and we make sure that we're adjusting our foot here. We're about a 30-degree angle here on the back leg. Both heels are in line. We draw the belly in, keep a nice long spine here, and extending both hands out in our Warrior Two, Virabhadrasana 2. Again, imagine as someone is pulling both the hands away from you, and you're resisting that effort, but you're getting that length. Okay? And then we're looking over our left fingers, and then we're shifting forward. Again, we're going to adjust so our left knee is stacked over our left ankle. Make sure the belly is drawn in. We don't want the knife edge of the back heel drawing up. We don't want you to shifting forward like that. We want that back heel actively working into the mat. And we'll take our left hand down to the thigh. And then we extend our right hand up to the sky. And we're looking up to our right hand. Draw that belly in. Looking up to the sky. And then we'll slowly shift all the way down. Take that left hand down to the mat inside the left knee. And then we extend our right hand up to the sky, looking up to our right hand. And then we'll slowly draw ourselves up and draw our legs together. And we give our legs a nice little shake here. Let's do some nice hip circles again, working through that movement clockwise. Always carry a bit of tension in the hips, so it's good to release that tension anytime we can. And then we change to the opposite side. And now we're going to face towards this side of the mat, our right side of the mat. And we're going to do what we call it's a standing cat-cow, okay? Well, it's great for spinal length, great for body awareness. So we're going to draw the right foot out, point the right foot, extend the right hands out in front. And then we shift forward and then open the hands up, activate the glutes, the buttocks. Keep a nice long spine and draw the belly in. And then we draw the hands over and we shift back, draw the belly in. Inhale, drawing up. Working that nice long spine, hands out to the side. Draw them into the side, into the ribs. Imagine you're holding plates on top of your hands. And then exhale, extending the hands out, drawing the belly in, really getting that length through the spine. And then one more time, drawing in, hands out to the side. And then let the hands relax. And then we'll change to the opposite side. This time, left foot forward, right foot back. So right foot back, left foot. You can see the right foot is about a 30-degree angle here. You can see the left foot is probably a half a step away here. Yeah, half a step. And then we shift forward. Let's keep the hands out. We're shifting forward. We open the chest. Coming up on the ball of the toe on our right foot. Drawing the hands in towards the side of the ribs. And exhale, draw the belly in, lengthen the spine, lengthen the hands forward. Inhale, drawing up. Lengthen through the spine. Exhale, draw the belly in. Lengthen that spine. Final time. We come up. And then release, and then we come down. Now, let's give the body a nice little shake here. We're going to come back to the back of our mat. We're going to come into our squatting position. We're going to go into what we call grasshopper. Now, grasshopper is an animal movement, okay? So we're going to do it a couple of times. We're going to go back and forward using the length of the mat. Grasshopper from here to there, 180-degree turn, back, and then a couple more times. See how you go, okay? So we'll come down in the squatting position, depending on where you are with your hip flexibility, where you are with your ankle flexibility, your calves. Let's take the hands in front of us here. It's going to support us. And we're going to go up and forward like a grasshopper. Up and forward. So just move left and right here. Open up the hips nice and wide. And now we prepare for our grasshopper. So from here, you're going to press into the ground with the mat, and we extend up and then forward. Lovely. Got good length of the mat, good upright movement, and then we 180 back to the starting position. It looks odd, the movement, doesn't it, the grasshopper? But it's quite fun. It's quite fun. So our hands are balancing us here before we move into this forward movement, up and forward. So we get our balance here, prepare ourselves for the movement, and then feel our legs are like springs, and then extending up and forward. And then we draw ourselves around. Coming back to the starting position, and we'll do this one more time up and one more time back. Should be getting used to it now. So it's fine to see yourself sinking back onto your heels. Take a couple of breaths to center here and really think about the length that you're going to get forward, and think about the height you're going to get. To really push into the mat. Find how that length goes for you, then 180 around. And then we're going to go all the way back to the starting line. Take a moment. Find your center of balance, center of awareness. Prepare yourself for the movement. And then slowly press into the ground. Slowly draw yourself up, back to your starting position. Wow. There you go, viewers. I hope you enjoyed the class today. That was your 20-minute yoga flow for basketballers. We did some lengthening, we did some balance, and we also worked on some animal movements. If you enjoyed the class today, then do give it a like. Got any comments, please let me know in the comments section below. If this is your first time here, remember to click the subscribe button and hit the notification button. Want to check out my other videos, and please do so. I've got some great other yoga videos here. I've got some Tai Chi videos here. They are absolutely awesome. Nothing left to do except get out in the court, shoot a few hoops, take what you've learned today, build it into your own yogic practice, and take your performance to the next level.